Hey, welcome to this first episode of Daily B, what I'm calling Daily B. And hopefully this is going to build a connection with you. I want to get better at making content. I want to let go of perfection because that's been a challenge. And I want to shortcut the editing process. Like the whole point of making these videos is to shortcut the editing process and that whole cycle that's required. And then also a little bit of storytelling, right? This channel is all about marketing. It's all about building funnels. It's all about making money online. But in that process, I want to build my own business. I want to build my own brand. I want to sell courses. I want to do all of these things. And so hopefully if you're watching this and you're part of the journey or want to be part of the journey of me making these daily videos and also other content on the channel, then hit the follow. That's something that I would really love, and yeah, give me feedback as we go. So a little bit about me. I do marketing. I have been doing marketing for the last 10 years. Started on Upwork as a freelancer back in 2014, and worked with a bunch of clients, worked with a bunch of people to basically just make whatever, help them make money essentially, and in that process of helping them make money, I've developed a couple of skills. Sorry, I'm just putting a camera up. In the process of helping them make money, I've obviously developed a bunch of skills around marketing, around email marketing, around advertising, around a bunch of things. And I wanted to share those wisdoms with you. I wanted to share some of those stories and just give you sort of the insights, right, from a daily perspective, almost on a daily perspective, from my observations, from what I've seen happening online, in working with tech, in working with gear, and in working with people who are trying to do the thing that, I'm doing here with this video, right? It's a journey. It's not a destination. It's a journey. You've probably heard that 1,000 times. So that's it about me. I've already told you why I'm making these videos. So hopefully, these will stick. I'm going to try to talk about some of the problems that I've had in getting to this point. As I said, I've been working online for 10 years. I've been publishing videos on and off for a bunch of years on this channel, inconsistently, et cetera, et cetera. And as a freelancer, you get stuck in this mentality of working with clients. Like you got to work with clients and then you got to find clients because those clients finish the work or the projects end. And it's this constant battle of like working and finding money and working and getting paid and doing all of these things. And in trying to build a following, trying to build an audience, I've realized that is one of the most important things. Like from all the businesses that I've worked with over the 10 years, probably about 200 of them up to this point, the most interesting thing is that the ones who have an audience, the ones who have a following, the ones who have an email list, those are the ones that make the most money, they make the most impact, they have the credibility, they have the audience to buy the things that they are selling, to help the people that they want to help, right? And my personal problem is just one, getting in front of the camera, being shy, being insecure about how I look, about my hair, about the way that my features are. I was overweight before. It's like there was a bunch of challenges that I had in terms of getting on camera. Shyness is definitely a thing that most people struggle with. And in doing these daily videos, hopefully, I will overcome that. At least that's the mission. The other thing was gear. Now, obviously, there's a bunch of people that talk about, you don't need fancy equipment, you don't need fancy cameras, or you don't need the latest laptop, you don't need all of these things. But they do help. And it's taken me a bunch of years to get the gear together to be able to do all of this stuff. Now, it's not necessary, it's not required. 10 years ago, it was exceptionally difficult to edit videos. There weren't that many tools available. The tech was slow. It was kind of cumbersome. We didn't have the technology we have now. But these days, it's a lot easier. So we'll talk about gear on the channel at some point. And if you want to hear more about my gear, definitely hit a comment down below and let me know. Okay, and then I have always struggled with perfection, struggled with this need to have things perfect. Now there's a difference, like if you're in tech and you're a developer or you're somebody who works with details, maybe you're a writer and it's super important, or a copywriter, or you're building funnels, or you're doing something technical. Sure, maybe even you're construction worker and you're building buildings, or you're finishing, making bathrooms or kitchen units or whatever the case may be. Perfection is important, and sometimes even in engineering, millimeters or micro millimeters, I don't even know what those called. There's like microns that make a difference in how things are. But I struggle with this whole perfection mentality from a point of I'm trying to make the perfect thumbnail, or trying to edit the thing in a way that is really, really good, even though I'm not a great editor and I haven't managed to find a great editor yet. I figured, well, if I'm doing these videos as a dirty kind of daily video, I'm basically removing the need to be perfect, because the goal is volume, the goal is consistency. And so hopefully that'll help me just from a mental point of view, getting out of that perfection mentality. So that's part of the reason why I'm doing that. As I mentioned, editing has been a challenge, and these videos hopefully are not going to be edited. If I can say things the way that I want to say them, and if you can deal with my mistakes or me saying things incorrectly or saying the wrong words sometimes, then please forgive me for that. Call me out in the comments if you'd like, but the point of this video is just to get the message out. And I want you to be my guide. I want you to be the person that comments and lets me know, what do you want to know? What do you want to need help on? Or let me know how the videos are. What would you like me to talk about? Like, I want you to be involved. I want you to be part of the process. And the goal too, as part of these videos, is to build up the audience so that we can go live, right? So that you can actually come and do Q&As with me and we can talk. You can tell me about your challenges. We can, get on the community and get together. So that's part of the process. I want you to help me. And of course, from a YouTube point of view, you watching the video and the watch time and the retention graphs and the click-through rate and all of those things are going to give me insights into what content resonates with you, what you like, what you don't like. If you comment on things, of course, that'll give me feedback as well. So that's part of the plan. And that's from a marketing point of view, right? So I have a very analytical brain. I'm going to look at the insights. I'm going to look at the stats. Hopefully not as regularly as I used to, but regularly enough so that I can kind of get a gauge as to what's the purpose, right? Think of like when Gary Vaynerchuk, when he first started doing YouTube all those years ago, this was his plan. He maybe didn't mention it, or maybe he has mentioned it in later episodes, but when he did Daily V, as part of the Gary V show, he was essentially looking at data. He was looking at, or his team was looking at, how can he make the videos better? What titles can he use? What thumbnails can he use to gain that audience? And so, selfishly, I'm looking at these videos from a marketing point of view, but I'm going to share those insights with you, right? I'm being open with how you see me, and I'm going to be open with what's working and what's not working. You'll be able to see it as well, based on the views and based on what comments are down there. So definitely follow along if you're keen on this journey, if you're keen on learning with me, if you're keen on just learning the insights. And what does success look like for me? Why am I doing this whole, what's the point of investing these few minutes every day and getting these videos done? I want to grow the channel. I really, really want to grow the channel. Selfishly, I want to grow the subscriber count, but also I want to give you value. I want to learn how to give you value. And hopefully there's some content that I come up with that actually resonates. And if you let me know in the comments what you want me to talk about or what you'd like to talk about, that's going to help me grow. You can come back and listen to the answers, those type of things. And then the other thing is, from a storytelling point of view, I'll give you a short synopsis, a short insight that I've had. 10 years I've been a technician. I've been somebody who's made websites, landing pages, run ads for clients, helped with creatives, come up with good headlines, come up with sort of, email marketing plans, written subject lines, help people format their emails, build automations, help people make a bunch of money, run Shopify stores, done all of these things from a technical point of view. And what I've realized is that it doesn't matter what the tool is that you're using. It doesn't matter what the camera is that you're using. It doesn't matter what the microphone is that you're using. What matters is what you're saying. What matters is what you're telling people. What matters is how you're helping others. And that's the whole point, right? That's the reason why we follow each other, is because if there's somebody with a good story, somebody with a good insight, somebody with a good brain, somebody who's smart, somebody who's maybe not so smart, but they have an interesting vibe, there's a story there, right? There's the point of connection. So that's the thing, and hopefully I get better at storytelling as I keep making these videos. I get out of my own way, kick the perfection, get feedback from you guys, and also build consistency. And the challenge here is a daily video. I'm not too worried about how long it is or how short it is, as long as it's just gets done. And maybe I'm going to falter and I'm going to miss one, but I'm definitely not going to miss two. And if I do miss, comment, let me know, ask me, where am I, what's going on. So that's going to be my accountability. You are going to be my accountability. So yeah, let's build this up. Support me if you'd like, follow along if you'd like, and hope to chat to you in the comments. We'll go live every now and then, and hope to catch you soon. Thank you for listening. If you're at the end, hit the like, comment below, let me know what you think, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.